If your fashion wish list lives rent-free in your brain, you need to be on Poshmark. With Poshmark, you're shopping millions of listings from thousands of closets, each curated by someone with their own style. Vintage finds, designer pieces, and everyday staples all in one place. Search for your favorites or let the discovery come to you. Poshmark makes it easy to find what you actually want to wear at prices that feel like a quiet win. Download the Poshmark app today and use code PODCAST10 when you sign up to get $10 off your first purchase.
Still waiting in line? Again? That's time you'll never get back. Save time and money with Stamps.com. Over 4 million businesses have skipped the line with Stamps.com. Join them to save up to 90% off carrier rates from your computer or phone right now. Print postage for certified mail, registered mail, and packages in seconds. Then schedule a pickup right from your home or office. For a limited time, go to Stamps.com and use code PODCAST for a free welcome gift. Taxes and fees apply.
Welcome to Higher Health, the podcast that elevates your understanding of health beyond the conventional into a realm where mind, body, and spirit align. If you're ready to rise above the noise of traditional health approaches and connect deeply with your inner wisdom, you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Rodgers, a heart-centered, Harvard-trained epidemiologist, researcher, medical intuitive, and transformational health and longevity expert. In this space, we explore the profound journey of health and well-being, where every choice aligns with your highest self. Together, we'll unlock the true essence of being healthy, empowered, and whole. Welcome to Higher Health with Dr. Elizabeth Rodgers, the place where you wake up to who you really are. Here, we remember the truth. Your health, your freedom, your power. They've always been inside you. In this space, we rise out of fear, disconnect, and programming, and return to connection to yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and to source, so you can make choices that align with your highest and healthiest self. Today is your reminder. This is your wake-up call. This is Higher Health. As we enter this season of giving and the close of another year, a really simple way to give is to leave an honest, positive review of this podcast. It helps create expansion for Higher Health, for you, for all of us. And we truly do get what we give. You can find the link in the show notes. Higher Health is here to support you, and I'm here to share its wisdom and guidance so we can all reclaim our power, one moment and one choice at a time. I'm just an imperfect human being like you. And like so many of you, I spent too many years in this lifetime, and probably others, giving my power away, burying it, forgetting it, allowing other people and experiences to steal it. I've been on my own transformative journey now since my near-death experience 19 years ago. I used to think the journey was only about saving my own health and in turn my life so I could help you do the same. But that was only part of it. Now I know that I've been on a journey that would eventually lead me to being given the gift of higher health so I could give it and its extraordinary wisdom to you. In order to do that, I had to choose to live and commit to this divinely guided life. I had to be willing to become the living embodiment of what I was sent here to teach, to become the living embodiment of higher health. The journey has taught me that health and healing aren't about reaching some destination where you'll cruise at high altitude and be completely and permanently free from pain, symptoms, and setbacks. That's an illusion. It's also taught me, like I've shared here before, That being on a, quote, healing journey does not mean that you're not healthy. That's an illusion too. What this journey has taught me is that this is it. The journey is it. There is no destination. This is it. And to have health, you have to choose to be healthy in every moment. Because every moment is all that you have. It's the only thing that's real. The memories of the near-death experiences, the trauma, the abuse, the pain, the setbacks. Yes, they all happened. And yes, they matter. But they're not real anymore. You get to decide to be healthy now. And now. And now. Even when the moment includes pain or symptoms or setbacks. Staying attached to those past experiences that wounded you is letting them define you. Instead, you can choose to let them strengthen you so you can continue to be healthy now. Continuing to stay attached to those past experiences and stories without releasing the emotions you stored in your body when they happened, without detaching from them, without letting them go, is giving your power away to them. Higher health has taught me, and now it can teach you, that you get to choose one moment at a time to take your power back. Higher health calls for you to wake up. It's time to wake up and reclaim your power. It's time to take it back. It's time to remember who and what you really are, which is so much more powerful than the human you think you are here to be. There are countless ways we've been trained to give our power away. It's time to wake up. Higher health wants you to wake up so you can use the power you were born with instead of letting it stay dormant inside you. So many of us have spent a lifetime or more giving our power away in big ways and subtle small ways. We don't always realize we're doing it. But if we stay connected and choose to be healthy and consciously involved in creating the health and life we want, we can step into a phase of life where we see, hear, feel, and know when someone, some experience, or some system is trying to get us to bypass our own power and give it over to them. From the time we were children, we've been told things like, listen to the doctor. The doctor knows best. Do what the doctor says. We were programmed to forget we know ourselves and our bodies best, and we know what's best for them. Then we carried those programs into adulthood. We know how to take the doctor's suggestions and use our intuitions combined with our critically thinking minds and use our power to make a decision for ourselves. But so many people don't do this because they've forgotten. It's time to wake up and see that the mainstream medical system has robbed us of our power. It wants you to live in a fear-based system that keeps you reliant on it, because then you'll be their prisoner for life. Here's a perfect example. The American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology trains their doctors to convince you that you need regular mammograms. It trains you to fear breast cancer. It trains you to be afraid, so you'll agree to do whatever they tell you you're, quote, supposed to do, so you can stay free from the big C. Has anyone ever shown you the research to help you make the best decision for yourself? Probably not. And if they have, was it the research done by organizations without conflicts of interest? Probably not. The system doesn't want you to ask for the research either, and Google doesn't count. It will show you the biased narrative that keeps you in fear instead of empowering you to make the choice that feels best for you. In reality, mammography and other types of cancer screening are controversial. When you look at the ethical research done by organizations without conflicts of interest, they've published systematic reviews that tell us there have been substantial problems with the randomized trials that have been done. So are they harmful or helpful? Unless you're a trained researcher or epidemiologist who remains unbiased, like me. And side note, not all researchers and epidemiologists remain unbiased. But unless you are a trained researcher or epidemiologist who does remain unbiased, like me, you don't really know how to tell a trustworthy study from a non-trustworthy study, a reliable study from an unreliable study. And the system counts on this fact. It counts on you choosing fear and blindly following what they want you to do. Why would we choose to expose our healthy breast tissue to cancer-causing radiation every year? Think about it. Let yourself step away from fear and the stories you've created in your mind about this, which are all stealing your power, and get connected with yourself. Take a deep breath in and a nice, slow, long breath out. Does it feel right? I'm not here to give you the answer. Higher health simply wants you to wake up, connect with your own power, and freely make a choice for yourself based on love and connection rather than the fear that's been programming you. Higher health is about connection to yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and to source, so you can make the choices in alignment with your healthiest and highest self. When you're grounded in connection, you're grounded in love, and you're connected to your power. The power you were born with, but that the world is designed to help you forget. Consider even the way women are trained to do self-breast exams. You're told to poke and prod yourself. And why? To look for a problem. Wake up. You've been programmed with fear instead of love. Disconnection instead of connection. When you go to the doctor and they do a breast exam on you, what do? They search for a problem. What does this encourage you to do? Go into fear, hope and pray there's nothing wrong. There goes your power, buried again, while you are trained to live in fear. Does that feel powerful? No, it feels powerless. Time to wake up. Why isn't anyone teaching you to love your body, to love your breasts? Why aren't you being encouraged to give your healthy breast tissue a healthy, loving breast massage regularly to help keep lymph fluid circulating and to help maintain healthy tissue? Why? When you go to any doctor or practitioner and they look at the issue you're experiencing from their narrow siloed perspective, instead of considering how this is also connected to anything else you might be going through in your life, instead of considering the whole human that you are, how does that feel? It feels disheartening. It feels depressing. It doesn't feel empowering, and it doesn't help you be or feel powerful. It helps your power stay dormant. It programs you to give it away. Time to wake up. When you bounce from one practitioner to another inside the mainstream system, and all you are offered is another prescription with side effects that they'll eventually be able to offer you more prescriptions for. And those ones will also eventually have side effects they'll be able to offer you more prescriptions and unnecessary treatments for, so you can continue to cram and jam more toxins into your body until your poor liver cannot process them anymore. It literally never ends. So now they've got you trapped for life. Does this help you feel powerful? Does this help you connect to love? Does this help you just be healthy? No. But now the system has you right where it wants you. Programmed with fear instead of love. Powerless instead of powerful. Disconnected instead of connected. The opposite of the foundational elements you need to be healthy. Love, connection, power. When you go to the pharmacy and they ask you if you've got your flu shot yet, have they ever told you how unnecessary it is? Has anyone ever given you the list of toxins in the flu shot so you can decide if the benefits outweigh the costs for yourself? I used to hop and bop on over to the hospital on campus and roll up my sleeve like a good little compliant, programmed, brainwashed soldier for my flu shot every year when I worked inside the mainstream system. Blindly giving my power away. Blindly following the program. But eventually on my journey, I woke up. You know what happened? You know when I stopped getting the flu? When I stopped getting the flu shot. Time to wake up. The system was not designed to work for us. It's designed to work against us. It's designed to keep us living in fear. It's designed to keep us unhealthy. It's designed to keep us dependent on it. It's programmed people all over the world to blindly follow their orders, to live in fear instead of love, to be disconnected instead of connected, disconnected from your own power that you were born with, the power to choose what feels right for you and your body, the power to be healthy. Time to wake up. You waking up, you choosing love, you getting connected, you reclaiming your power, It's a serious threat to the system. Why? Because they need you. They need you to need them. They need you to keep sitting there in fear. They need you to keep standing in line at the pharmacy. They need you to need them. Because if you don't need them, you threaten their very existence. If you remember the truth, if you remember your power, if you remember that you were born with everything you need to be healthy, whole, and free without them, then what will they do? How will they charge you a fortune and make all that money without you? Time to wake up. And if too many of us wake up, they might just have to do something different, like actually care about our optimal health and longevity, which right now, they don't want you to have. They might just have to create a system that is unrecognizably different to the one we have right now. If you age healthy and well, then what will they do? Then what will they do? They won't be able to continue to perpetuate the narrative that old people aren't important, that they're just useless and unhealthy and might as well go sit in a home and stare at the wall. Getting sick is inevitable. Women turn into old hags, void of power and worth. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Because that's the opposite of the truth. It's one of the reasons that I became an expert on healthy aging and longevity while I worked on my doctorate. I found it appalling, just like I do now, that somehow, some way, we went from living in societies where the elders were known to be what they are, the wisest and most respected group of people, to the opposite, where now they've been programmed to be and feel powerless. And we are all programmed to live in fear of aging, to avoid it, to do everything in our power to stay young, to stay looking and acting like the most unevolved, immature, unintelligent part of the population. So we're told to get the Botox and the fillers and the boob jobs and the plastic surgeries because it's unattractive to age. Stay young, stay stupid, stay programmed, stay inside the box, stay in fear, stay in disconnection, stay powerless. Don't listen to your body. Don't choose love. Don't use your intuition. Please not that. Please not that. The saggy boobs, the wrinkles, the gray hair, the arthritis, the memory loss, it's inevitable. So just be afraid. Just spend more money so we can keep you trapped inside the system that wants you to forget who and what you really are and what you really possess. The power to be and do and create anything. And that includes your experience of health. It's a lie. It's an illusion. It's time to wake up. Time to connect. The key ingredient to being healthy, to co-creating health beyond your wildest dreams, to higher health. And the medicine, the pathway to have it all, it's you. It's been you. It's been you and your power all along. It's time to wake up. The mainstream medical system is not the only one who programs you to forget about your power. There are a lot of practitioners in the holistic and alternative and spiritual and biohacking communities that want to steal your power too. Go on social media and see for yourself. You probably already do. It's one of the reasons I stopped hanging out on social media a few years ago. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself and my health. It also made it so much easier to be and stay connected to myself, to source, and to my power. Most people want you to think they have the program, the supplement, the method, the nutritional plan, the thing you've been missing, the thing that you need to finally stop healing so you can be healthy. And while most of it is smoke and mirrors, some of them are honest and genuine, and they really do have a thing that can be helpful for you. But it's not the thing. It's not the missing link. When you buy into it, when you believe them, you're giving your power away again. There is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all solution or approach. There never will be. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. You know what the thing is? The thing? The missing link? It's been staring you in the mirror all along, waiting for you to see that it's you. You. You are the thing. You are the missing link. You and your power. Higher health wants you to remember. I want you to remember. To reclaim it. To take it back. To use it. And when you simply connect to yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and to source, and turn down or tune out the noise, you will finally feel it. You will start to remember. Beneath all the fear, beneath all the programming, beneath all the lies and illusions, beneath the stories, beneath the diagnoses you attach to your identity, is the truth. It's been there all along. The truth. The answers you continue to search for, they're not out there. They've always been in you. But you've been trained to believe you've lost them, and you're on some kind of quest to find them. And in a way, you are. Just not in the way you've been thinking. You are in Earth School. The greatest opportunity to learn you will ever have. And when you disconnect from the programs and the propaganda, you have a chance to do the most powerful thing you can ever do. Connect. Connect to yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and to source. It is the key. And the key has been the most easily accessible thing all along. And totally free. So it makes perfect sense that so much of this Earth School has been set up to keep you in fear and make it as difficult as possible to do the easiest thing possible. Just connect. When you connect, you will come to know your own power. You will come to remember who you really are, which is something so much more and so far beyond the human you think you are. You are the universe in motion. You're the infinite playing in the finite, just for a chance to learn, for a chance to reconnect to the essence of who you are, for a chance to reclaim your power and live the best, healthiest, most extraordinary life beyond your own dreams and imagination. Because you can. And it can be the easiest thing you'll ever do. Because you were born with the ability to do it. And no one, no experience, no trauma, no thing, nothing can take that away from you unless you allow it. It's time to wake up. You were born with power beyond your own current understanding. I'm still discovering mine. When you start to connect, you'll start to catch glimpses of that power. Once you do, you will start to transform. You will start to change. You will start to become more than the person you thought you wanted to be. Because you've always been so much more than them. You are limitless power in a human body. The true bridge. Time to wake up. You can call off the search party because you are what you've been looking for. Your choice is powerful. You can choose to stay numb to the truth. You can choose to avoid the inevitable fact that you will leave this human body at some point. You can choose fear or love, disconnection or connection, powerless or powerful. It's time to wake up. Wake up to your birthright. You are the path to everything. I really hope you'll take your power back. I hope you'll reclaim it so you can reconnect to the truth inside of you. It might be different than my truth, or your family's truth, or everyone else's truth. None of that matters. What matters is that you take it back. With great power comes great responsibility. We've all heard that before. Once you take your power back, you get to decide how you will use it. You have the power to co-create anything, be, do, and have anything that you decide to take 100% responsibility for. That includes optimal health and longevity. Imagine what would happen if we all decided to wake up, to reclaim our power, and to use it to be healthy. Imagine what the world would be like. We could change the world. We would change the world. You could change the world. That's truly how powerful you are. That's truly how powerful all of us are. It might just be extraordinary. I wonder, What will you choose? If you decide to choose to reclaim your power, I wonder what you'll do with this one wild and precious life. The possibilities are limitless and infinite, and so are you. Thank you so much for listening, beloved. Remember, you were born with power beyond your own comprehension. No system, no person, no story from your past can take that from you unless you hand it over. When you stay connected to yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and to Source, your power returns to its rightful place in you. If this episode woke something up inside you, please share it with someone who's ready to remember the truth about their own power. Please leave an honest, positive review of the show. And always, always stay connected so you can choose love over fear, connection over programming, and your higher health over everything else. Thank you so much for listening to Higher Health with Dr. Elizabeth Rodgers. If you enjoyed the show today, it would mean so very much to me if you subscribe to the show and leave an honest, positive review. You can easily subscribe by going to the upper right-hand corner of Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, or wherever you listen to podcasts, and press the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. Also, be sure to sign up for my email list and join my private Substack community to get even more content, value, and support on your health and well-being journey. You'll find these links in the show notes. Sending you so much positive and supportive energy today. I really hope you can feel it.